What's going on YouTube? It is Sean here again with a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 commentary, and I am playing some third-person team tactical with a subscriber of mine and a buddy. Eric, I really appreciate you guys letting me run with you. I had a lot of fun doing this, surprisingly. I know it was my first time going at the third-person team tactical, which is a 4v4 domination. I think we got lucky with a domination because I think any other game type I probably would have been up shit creek without a paddle. But yeah, this was definitely different. Had a lot of fun with it. I think I did all right, I would say, for my first time doing this. I was trying to get used to the blurriness after aiming down a sight, because it kind of fades out a little bit, I guess. Plus, I was trying to get used to seeing how my player moves around, which was really odd. Anyways, this is going to be... I don't know how much strategy I'm going to talk about with this, because on domination you want to hold two flags and you want to try and do it as long as possible. I don't recommend capping the third flag. You can control their spawn that way, which makes it kind of nice. I know you guys have heard that a million times, but a lot of people are, I guess, still going for the third flag, so hopefully some people will eventually pick that up, that it's not, you don't have to hold all three flags for it to be domination. When doing something similar to what I'm doing here, is I'm going with a kit that I'm very, very comfortable with. Utilizing the TAR-21 with grenade launcher, AA-12, claymore stuns. Killstreak loadout is Predator, Harrier, and emergency airdrop. With this being my first third-person domination, I don't know if I would have gone with probably... I probably should have used UAV or counter-UAV or something, maybe stuck to those smaller Killstreaks just to kind of get a feel for it, because... like I said, I had no idea how this was going to play out and really had no fucking clue what I was doing, so... yeah, keep it simple. Scavenger is a must, for me anyways. I always plan on going into a large kill streak, and I kind of want to touch on that a little bit. Probably one of the biggest things I think that has improved my game the most, I would say, is my confidence level. It's not that I'm cocky. I don't feel like I'm a good or great player. However, I do feel like I can go into a room, and my goal is to be hopefully on top of the room by the time the game's over. As far as overall points, I try and keep the play style as aggressive as possible, but you know, I also try and keep it smart. I can't run around and get a 5 or 6 man spray running around their spawn. I know my limits and I know what I'm capable of, and I just try and play to those. Playing to the kits is very important. Playing to whatever kill streaks you're utilizing is important. So just make sure that whatever you're running is going to be sufficient for that game. Like the kit that I'm running would not work, or I would not recommend necessarily in maybe a game of search. I'm not saying people can't use it, but the gun, I would probably use a silencer. I wouldn't use a noob tube. I would probably use sleight of hand. I don't know if I'd go with scavenger, but good shit. Again, this channel is about you guys. I'm not in it to make money. I'm not in it to be a popular guy. I'm in it so that, you know, we can all have a blast. If you guys want to promote your channel in my comments, I welcome it. If you want to post video responses up to any of my videos, as long as it's appropriate for the channel, that's fine. Like I'm not going to accept anybody nuke boosting. I'm not going to allow people to comment on any of my videos looking for people to boost with. I've had that happen a couple times in the past. I'll let them get away with it once, but anything beyond that, they're going to get blocked. So, some good stuff. Yeah, anything you guys want to see on here, let me know. I've got a Battlefield video ready. I've got a ton of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 videos ready. I just need to commentate them and get them up, so you guys will have lots of content over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to stick to my 2 commentaries a week. I don't really know that I'm going to post anything that's not commentated, just because I've watched the 2, and I would much rather at least listen to somebody sound like a dumbass than just sit there and watch gameplay. It kind of tops it off. I guess it's the icing on the cake. So yeah, been playing the last week or so. I think I've maybe logged on 2 or 3 hours worth of Modern Warfare 2. Nothing to do with the game. I still love the game. I think it's great. I'm trying to diversify myself, and I've noticed that as I'm playing other games, Battlefield, for example, and World at War, it's honestly making better in certain aspects of Modern Warfare 2. Just from an overall, I guess I'm looking at things differently than what I would typically look at them at. And most of my time on Modern Warfare 2, the last couple days, I'd say the last 4 days I've logged on, I have been doing nothing but sniping. And I know on my last video I said anybody that wanted to give me tips, please feel free. I have had 4 people offer. I'm going to take all 4 of you up on your offers. So yeah, let's do that as soon as possible, because Lord knows I need a shit ton of work with that. I don't know why I want to do it. I don't necessarily think it's necessary to be a good Call of Duty player or even to be a subpar Call of Duty player, but I like tinkering with everything. I like having fun with everything. So the sniping is something that it frustrates me a little bit, and I try and avoid that. So life lesson: I don't know if I'd quit on something just because you find it difficult. I'm the type of person who, if something is difficult for me to pick up on, I want to do everything that I can to be at least somewhat serviceable at it. So yeah, that's just how I roll. Yeah, what are you gonna do? That guy was sitting back there, and I'm sorry, I didn't really want to touch too much on the gameplay because, like I said, not familiar at all with the third person. But that guy was sitting back there in the corner, and I knew he was there, and I don't know what the hell he was doing, but I tried to hit him with a noob tube, and teammate stole my damn kill. Shit ass. Oh, there was something else I wanted to touch on, and I've completely forgot. Oh yeah. Call of Duty. I ran across a group of guys the other night, and I think this was Friday night. And this is for anybody, and I was the same way when I started playing COD 4 last April. I'm the type of person that I want to play good players. I want to play people who are better than me, because that is truly. I understand that everybody's going to say do this, but the only way to improve your game is to play people better than you. It's to have good competition. This is a video game. Have fun with it. It's great, but if you really want to get better, you have to play good people. It drives me bonkers. Which, I guess it doesn't really drive me bonkers, but this guy, his name is Mr. Smiley, something like that, and I don't know if he watches YouTube videos, and if he somehow finds this, that's great, but I commend this guy. He sat in a lobby, and I've got 6 or 7 guys that I normally run with. Not a single solitary one of them has a KD. I think Will's is 1.2. We've got we got one guy at 1.85, one guy at 1.6, so it's all around that 1.5 or 1.2 to 1.85 range. So we're all decent. I mean, we're not good by any stretch of the imagination, but we're decent. And these guys came in, and we just shellacked them for like 5 or 6 rounds, and they never one time backed out. That is. They were having a good time. We were all having fun. We were razzing each other a little bit in the lobby. But that was what I did to help improve my game. Because when I picked up COD 4, I remember the first game I was playing was on headquarters, and I was playing with Slap Happy Nuns. And he was spectating me because he died after we captured the headquarters. And the first thing that he said out of me was, "God, your aim is terrible." And Dustin, not a thing has changed. My aim is still shit. But because of that, because I stuck with it, and I was such a low level, I think my KD was at like 0.5 for my first 3 or 4 months playing it. And the only way I ever got better was by playing better people. And everybody that I played against when I picked it up was better than me, because the game had been out for so long. So if you guys are in a lobby and you're struggling and you see guys doing right things, you know, stick in there, try and figure out what they're doing. I'm not saying give up wins or give up losses or just, you know, go in expecting to lose. Just try and learn from them. Try and pick that up. Good competition is the best way to learn. It's no different than playing football or basketball or anything that you do. You know, you can't be the best at something unless you can't be better at something unless you play better people or you work with better people. I mean, just always absorb and always learn. Anyways, video's wrapping up. Eric, again, I'd like to give you a big shout out. His YouTube account or YouTube tag is Eat Sleep Blink. He's been, I think it was one of my first subs, so I really enjoyed playing this with you, and I had a lot of fun. So you guys, please remember to like or dislike the video. Again, if you dislike it, please explain as to what you didn't like about it. Please remember to post a comment and subscribe if you're feeling frisky. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.